So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Jupiter in the fourth house of your Dashamsha chart. As in, what happens when Jupiter is in the fourth house of your D10 Dashamsha, which is one of the most important charts in Vedic astrology, which represents the obligation to society, your work, all the details, and all the inner workings of your career. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign it's in, what nakshatra, well, not nakshatra, but what sign it's in, along with all your astrological details, including your nakshatras in the birth chart. For that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, a link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where I just uploaded today the part 1 video, which was the most amazing video. Actually, I didn't even realize that how amazing it turned out to be, or it would turn out to be, because of all the live omens that occurred during that video. Amazing. So yeah, I can truly say that was a great video. Now, fourth house of the Dashamsha. So fourth house of the Dashamsha, first of all, represents one's inner private working life. Okay. It also represents one's ability to work from home, one's ability to be in a privacy of their own setting, meaning like either one having their own private office, one working from home, and it represents the happiness and comfort you receive from your career. Because it shows, like fourth house of any chart will show the sukh, it's a sukh sthan, right? So it shows the happiness one receives from career, from your profession. So here Jupiter gives, now I'm only talking about Jupiter. I don't know what Jupiter in your chart is doing in Dashamsha. Like, for example, what aspect it's receiving, what planet is conjunct, because that is going to completely change everything of that sort. You got to understand that big time. But here Jupiter will definitely show one feels internally presence of divine bliss when they do the work. When they do the work, they feel like, wow, thank you, God, for giving me this work. I feel inspired to do this work. I feel motivated to do this work. And specifically Jupiter, because in the fourth house it aspects the 10th house. This person becomes a great motivator. They become the great life coach, business coach, motivational coach. Because 7th aspect is that aspect of control. And Jupiter is a guru. And Jupiter, the drishti of guru, the sight of guru is on the 10th house of work area. And when guru controls you, it only controls you for your better. It only tries to influence you so you become better. You see that? So this person feels like, I need to influence the people at my work. And especially you will see with Jupiter, not only they attain mentors at work. The one thing you will see, they may actually become the mentor to their bosses. These people have the capacity to become mentor to their bosses. So instead of you finding the mentor from your boss, you become that mentor to them. Especially remember what I said with the 7th aspect of control. And especially one thing you'll also see with this Jupiter is that they will have a very large support system at work. See, Jupiter will give many contexts, many inspirational, philosophical contexts in their work. So, and even though this is not a position where Jupiter receives any directional strength, but you have to understand in 4th house, Jupiter is the placement where it's originally is exalted. So it carries that essence of that exaltation in the 4th house. And even you will see your inspiration for work will either come through the mother or will come through your actual guru or mentor. But one thing we also see with this Jupiter, but again, that kind of depends upon the sign it placed in, because it can make a person very lethargic. Because what happens is, especially if Jupiter is exalted, let's say, for example, your Jupiter is in Cancer in the 4th house, a person feels too comfortable in their workspace. They do not get inspired enough to just do something. They're good with what they get. Once they get that thing, they're okay. And there's nothing bad or good about it. These are the people, because remember, exalted planet will show a person likes to live that simple life with Jupiter. So whether Jupiter is even exalted or not, essentially that essence will be there that I just want to live a simple life, having a simple career. Now, of course, as Mars is directly opposite to Jupiter, Rahu is conjunct Jupiter, well, that's going to change completely. Then you're looking at a completely different scenario with this Jupiter. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Jupiter in the 4th house of your Dashamsha chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss these type of videos. And if you want to know where your Jupiter is placed, all your astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.